Melbourne, eh? How good does this look?
Looking forward to it. Today, we're playing Australia's #1 golf course, Royal Melbourne, and we've decided it's time to go first class.
Fade, Mira, I heard you're in town. Welcome to Royal Melbourne.
Thanks for having it.
Hi there, I'm Andrew McComb.
And I'm Shaun Fade Fay, and welcome to Royal Melbourne, the West Course.
The West Course is a 6,077 metre golfing paradise. And while it's not that long, it's the design that traps the young players.
Co-designed by golf architect legend, Dr. Alistair Mackenzie. Many consider it to be one of his finest creations, and it certainly has stood the test of time.
For the big tournaments, like the Australian Masters and the World Cup of Golf, they create a composite course, 12 of the west holes and 6 of the east.
Today, us mere mortals are simply playing the west, but that'll be tough enough.
Certainly an honour and a privilege for us to be playing on Royal Melbourne. Grab a seat on the buggy for what we hope is a unique golfing experience.
Top golf course, so I put my top gear on. What do you think, eh? Look good?
Yeah, really classy, Fade, really classy.
Yeah, I thought so. Right then, to the first.
I'm excited. We're on the West Course and we're at the first. It's a 392 metre par 4. Rough on the left, trees on the right, and a big greenside bunker on the front right. And a sloping green for you, Fade.
As you know, I've had more people work on my swing than NASA has for a trip to the moon. I'm working on it. I want your feedback. If you think it's coming right, you know, let me know. But I tell you what I have got today in my corner. I've got Bruce Green, 34 years, head pro here at Royal Melbourne. If this bloke can't tell me how to A, hit the ball, and B, where to put it, well, no one can. Looking forward to having you with me, mate.
Same here, it should be fantastic.
What are we playing for today, boys?
We'll play for guineas, I think, as in tradition of how the club was formed.
Guinea pigs?
Your Honour.
Good enough.
I'll leave the calculations to you boys, yeah?
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful, Bruce.
Watch and learn, boys.
Right there, mate. That's uphill. All right? Oh!
Hey,
Hey, well done.
hey, we're one up, Mara. Hey, that was good, Bruce. Good advice. Glad I took it.
We've come to the third. It's a 324 metre par 4. Bruce, I've got a blind tee shot. Most golfers get up to the tee, regardless of what they're hitting, they seem to always take the driver. It's quite a short par 4. What would you recommend? Driver, 3-wood?
I'd still go driver. I think that you've got to get down there. It's a very difficult slopey green to the back. If you play too short, you can have a long shot in. The pros in the President's Cup, they all used irons.
They used an iron from here?
My word, they did.
And I hear there's a big story here about someone who drove the hole once.
In the history of the club that we know of, there's only one person ever hit this green, ever, and that was Tiger Woods.
324 to the green.
Yep, carried the corner, and how he got it on to this day, no one knows.
Right, well, I'll see how I go, eh? We'll see if I can hit the green.
Go for it.
Oh, good shot. Ah, the par. Took the driver, got the right outcome, but certainly didn't go as long as Tiger.
Mate, any day you make par on this hole is a good day in my book, so well done. You
Thank
played
you.
well.
I'm with Paul Rak, the CEO of Royal Melbourne Golf Club. Paul, welcome to Golf Getaway.
Good, thank you, Andrew.
Now, you've got a lot of great things happening, both past, present, future. How about you show me around?
Yeah, I'd love to, Andrew. Come this way. Andrew, Royal Melbourne was established in 1891, and this is the first location, which was at Caulfield Golf Club. And then in 1901, we moved across to Sandringham, which was just down the road. We built 18 holes there. And then about 1925, we came to this current location, and that's where Alistair McKenzie built the West Course, and Alex Russell built the East Course soon after.
And Paul, present day, you've obviously had some fantastic tournaments at the club.
Yeah, originally 2 years ago, probably had the biggest tournament ever in Australia with the President's Cup, and it was an outstanding success. You know, we had great players, we had great crowds, and you know, unfortunately it wasn't the greatest result we wanted, but that was a really great event. And then coming up, we got the Australian Masters in November this year. First time we've hosted that, and Adam Scott's coming back to defend his trophy that he won at Kingston Heath, and especially winning the Masters this year, I think it's fantastic. And then a week later we got the World Cup, and that'll be the third time we've had the World Cup.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we really look forward to those both events at the end of the day.
And Paul, the future for Royal Melbourne.
Future, we've got a few things on board, Andrew. We've got the Asian Amateur next year, which is an event run by the R&A and Augusta, so it'd be great to get involved with them, and they bring the 120 top amateurs in the world to experience what tournament golf's all about, so they'll play the composite course, so that'd be a great event. And then the year after, we've got the Women's Open. We've had that once before, so we'd really look forward to hosting that again, which was, again, a fantastic event at the end of the day. Then we got some tournament changes on the golf course. You never get it finished, sort of thing. And Tom Doak is our architect, and he's done a fair bit of work over the last couple of years, and a couple of bit of tweaking we'll do in years to come. You know, nothing too major, but I think you always got to work at your product to make sure you've got a really good, great facility and great golf courses, and the members enjoy it.
Well, I certainly enjoyed it. Thanks for coming on Golf Getaway. Appreciate your help.
Pleasure.
Here we are on the fifth 161 signature hole par 3. You'd be pretty impressed by now, Bruce, wouldn't you?
Well, Shaun, you boys are playing well, but typical of the Alistair McKenzie design, he lets you warm up, he gives you an opportunity to feel your rhythm and your feet, and then it toughens up from here. You only got to look up there, and that's intimidating. Slopey green, back front, President's Cup players putting off the green. So the challenge is right on here.
Oh, no, I'll be able to handle that. You show me the way.
I'll do my best.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad, Bruce. Actually, that's very nice. Inside yours, Bruce, honorary membership.
Mate, you got no chance. It's taken me 30 years, and I was honoured with one, and there are only 4 others. There's Greg Norman, Cal Nagel, Peter Thompson and Kari Webb, so forget it.
Yeah, a little bit of company on me.
Wow. Not bad. Oh, good shot. Great shot.
Okay, Bruce, downhill putts. Any thoughts, any suggestions?
Well, they're tough at Royal Melbourne. This is one of the hardest of all. You got different options. You can keep your putter nice and short on the backswing and just roll it. Some players like to play it off the toe. The main thing is take a lot of the momentum off the putt, and imagine that the hole is halfway between where it is now and where the ball is. Nice work. Yeah, that's a good putt.
Ooh,
anything like that, nice and safe.
Give me that.
Oh, that's a gimme. You're in.
Yeah.
Well done. Nice work.
I think you got a bit lucky on that hole,
Yeah, I
Bruce.
did, mate. Well, sometimes you got to.
Bruce, we've come to the world famous 7th here on the West Course. It's 135 metres, it's uphill and it's guarded by bunkers. Tiger Woods and Craig Parry's favourite hole. Why is that?
Well, I think if you just look at it, you can tell how difficult it is, because up there, all you've got is a green and some bunkers. All the surrounds, rough, native plants. This is a tough hole. When the wind blows, it's really difficult.
Nearest the pin, boys.
Yep,
Loser buys lunch.
losers by lunch.
Good luck, mate.
And a great shot, magnificent shot. Oh, we might be in trouble here. We could be buying lunch.
Shots.
Oh, this could be the best. It's a great shot. Oh, get in. Hit the pin.
Oh, it's in the hole!
Oh, no.
Oh, no! No!
Is it?
I tell you
It
what,
never went anywhere after it,
it's
mate.
half a chance that is in.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
We'll have to have a look.
Oh, fade.
Mate, terrific shot.
Hey,
Bad luck.
you thought it was in the hole, mate.
I thought it was in too.
I'd be calling Tiger if it
Yeah.
I tell you what, you're nearest the pin, but if I part, we all buy our own lunch, eh? What do you reckon?
was. Oh, you're so tight. All right, come on.
Come on, come on. In you go, in you go.
Oh,
Oh,
bad luck. We'll give you that. Good. Oh.
it's a lot like Fade's first shot, hey? Just missed.
I went for a walk the other day in the clubhouse here at Royal Melbourne, and I discovered something which I found really amazing. The evolution of woods. With me is Head Pro Bruce Green. Can you take me through them?
Sure I can. Well, if you look at the beginning here, you go back to the 1700s, and golf was discovered a little bit before that we hear, but there's no really solid information about it. That is one of the first woods to come out, and what they call that was a long nose, so a very long, thin head, about 6 inches long, about 3/4 of an inch in depth, and it looked to me to be a very hard club to hit. As they progressed, they refined, they had fairway woods, they had a smaller head as they moved into the 1800s, and then progressively got themselves into a shape which is not unlike what we have today. So the smaller headed woods, hickory shafts, small heads, they took the game of golf through to the 1920s, and then you got into the steel shafts. Again, the heads being very small, but the heads increased in size only in the last 15 years. So before that, the size of the head was very small, not a lot bigger than the size of the ball. Nowadays, double the size. It's a bit like the tennis racket, went from that size to that size. Same thing, when they brought out the bigger head, people scoffed at it and said, oh no, it's ridiculous, won't work. Nowadays, no one would ever sell you a head that's that small. So the evolution has moved from a club that looked to me, and I've hit with one, and it's nearly impossible to hit.
Really?
Yeah, but you could putt with that as well. And now you've moved all the way through to big-headed clubs that you can hit.
So you tailor-made at the end.
That's it, in a nutshell for you.
Thanks, Bruce.
Pleasure, mate. Okay.
We've come to the 11th, the hardest hole here on the West Course. It's a 416 metre par 4 and a massive dogleg round to the left. Bruce, fade's always going to fade, but I need a draw to get round this corner. What am I going to do there?
Well, the draw is all about what you do with your right hand through impact. The more right hand, the more you draw, and if you're not careful, it turns into a snap hook. So if you feel, when you start that downswing, if you can start to feel your right hand coming down and over, and by the time you go through impact, you've crossed the right hand over the top of your left, then it's a matter of how much you use.
Okay, so I'm not closing the stance, I'm
No,
not
we're
aiming
going to
differently.
stay exactly as we are.
Okay,
All
and
we
then
do,
right hand over the top.
work the right hand.
Beautiful draw. Do you see it come around the corner there?
Mate, fantastic.
Nice.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, nice
Oh,
putt.
fantastic.
Beautiful.
Well done. Gee,
Not
making
enough
some
though,
putts.
Fade. Not enough. I drew the ball around that corner perfectly, Bruce.
Oh, well, exactly. You got him.
Right.
You had him. As soon as you drove it to there, you had him.
Hard the hardest hole.
Fixed him up.
The 16th and one up. It's a 202 metre par 3, long. What should I hit?
Well, I think you've got to go with a 3 wood. I mean, there's those early bunkers. If you need to carry those. You need to bring the ball right up against the green so that if you miss it, you've only got that short bunker shot. The worst thing you do here is have a long bunker shot.
Beautiful hole.
Lovely golf hole, one of Arnold Palmer's favourites in the world. Folklore has it that he never played it, but he actually visited, had a look at the course, had a look at the hole, walked it, and said that will be in my best 18
In the world.
in the world.
Oh well, I'll hit this for Arnie then, eh?
Yep, you do that for Arnie. shot.
Brilliant advice, Bruce. And how's the shot? That's quality golf, isn't it?
Mate, that's as good as it gets here.
Is there a close to the pin marker?
No nearest the pins, but if you putt this into that right edge, it should fall into the hole beautifully.
This is me birdie to go 2 up. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'd love it to go in.
Well, there it is, right edge. Got it. Well done, mate. Fantastic.
Well, Bruce, we've come to the 18th. You obviously did a good job on the last hole. You saved us. We're 1 down. Faye's been playing too good today. All that advice of yours is obviously working. 396 metre par 4. What a great finishing hole.
One thing about this hole for the average golfer, you've got to hit across the centre of the traps. The big hitters in the tournaments, they'll take it across the trees. Not in your interest. Straight across the trap, and then you've got a fairly long, difficult downhill lie for your second shot.
Okay, let's see
Good
how we
luck.
go. Ta.
What a shot. Absolutely perfect.
Well, Bruce, the 18th has come down to a 10-footer to square the match. What would you recommend?
Well, I'd be hitting it at the right edge, mate. It'd be lovely to see you knock this in and draw the match. It's been a terrific game.
Righto, to the right edge it is.
And you've done it. Well
there
done.
it is. Hey,
Fantastic,
there it is.
mate. Well done, Shawnee.
The square. Thanks, Faye.
My God.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks, Bruce.
I had it. It was mine, Bruce.
That's right.
Mine.
Where did it go?
Well, Faye, Royal Melbourne, the West Course. What do you think? Pretty special.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. You know, some golf courses, and we play a lot of golf courses, they sort of start to wrap themselves around you, and you just start to feel it. And I imagine the reason this golf course is number one is the more you play it, the more it becomes like that. And just like a golf club, it just starts to...
Yeah. Well, what I thought is a real magic about it. You can't put your finger on it, but it feels like there's every element of every golf course we've played belongs here, maybe except the water. But
Yeah.
I can't explain it more than that, but it's like every course has come here and they've taken a little bit and taken it back to their own course.
And perception's an interesting thing too, isn't it? You think, oh, you know, we come to the number one golf course, it'll be a bit stiff and a bit upper lip. Hasn't been like that at all, has it?
No, I would say, mate, very welcoming, unassuming, understated almost.
Yeah,
It's the number one course, but you wouldn't think they think that.
Well, it's not in your face, is it?
No.
Just lovely. Hey, great day.
Just to Royal Melbourne West. If you feel inspired to play Royal Melbourne, Victoria Golf Club has some fantastic stay and play packages available. For more information, go to victoriagolf.com.au. Well, there it is. I'm Andrew McComb.
And I'm Shaun Fade, and we hope you've enjoyed watching the number one golf course in Australia, Royal Melbourne, the West Course, half as much as we did playing it.
For more videos, special offers and information, go to golfgetaway.com.au or like us at facebook.com/golfgetawaytv.